Hello, my name is Matthew May from Year 7A, and today I'll be presenting about Steve Jobs. As everybody knows, Steve Jobs was a great man, a businessman, inventor, who inspired lots of people, even Samsung to do lots of other things, and I think without him, the world we know today would be very different. So this is a documentary about his iPhone introduction, the original iPhone release during 2007. And this is my introduction about him. This is a day in a life about Steve Jobs. And here are all my artifacts: my iPod, MacBook, phone, a pancreas because he died of pancreatic cancer at the age of 54. And an A&W cream soda, because this was his most favorite drink of all. And some people say without this drink he couldn't have succeeded. He wouldn't have succeeded as well. But his doctors say that this was the reason that led him to his pancreatic cancer. And so I think the reason I chose Steve Jobs at first is because I really think he's a very inspiring, creative man who never gave up and instead inspired others to do more. The reason I'm saying he never gave up is because from here you could see, right after he dropped out from college, he and Steve Wozniak started building the Apple I, and then the Apple II, and Macintosh, and then founded Apple, but then and then left Apple and went to founding Next, and then still never gave up and went back to iPhone and MacBook. This is the but sadly he died on October 5th, 2011. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon. Today for my Suitcase biography project, I'm going to introduce Bruce Lee to you. These are the 4 artifacts of Bruce Lee, and my favorite thing is like nunchucks, because you can see every movie he used nunchucks. And yeah, so for my board, this is day and life off. He's like no free time because every day he trains his punches and kicks, and for especially on Sunday he's like half training, half filming. So for introduction of Bruce Lee, he's like a martial artist and a filmer, and he's like his master is called Ip Man, which is this old man. Yeah, after Ip Man dies, he's like continue the business of Ip Man for the training, like, yeah. So, yeah, and these are like the 5 questions for Bruce Lee, and yeah, take a look at these pictures. So, I chose Bruce Lee because he's like he's a man of historical qualities, and he always stands on what he believed in. Yeah, but the most important thing is like he always like never give up, and he's like he changed the world for us. So yeah, thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Ajarti from Year 7A, and today I'll be presenting my Suitcase biography. I'm doing it about Rosa Parks, and the reason why I chose her was because without her, society today wouldn't have reached what it has become. And she inspired me because she never gave up. Even if she went to prison, she didn't give up, and she kept on trying and trying. This is about the Montgomery bus boycotts, which lasted 382 days, which was when people refused to take the bus and instead walked or took a taxi, which there weren't that many. This is a day in the life of, which was when she was a seamstress. She had to take the bus every day, and she'd have to feel a difference from the others. but then she got fired because she was against the law. This is the introduction, and when she was 2 years old, her parents divorced, and she moved to Pine Levels with her mom, maternal grandparents, and her brother Sylvester. These are my artifacts. This is her honor medal that she received after many years of trying. This is a newspaper that went out after she went to prison. This is a sign that they have on the bus, which separated people. This was her number when she went to prison, 7053. And this is a protesting sign which says, "Give us human rights." Her date of birth was February 4th, 1913, but she died on October 24th, 2005 at the age of 92. Thank you.
So this is my Suitcase biography project about Roald Dahl, and I am Faye Wong from 7B. So the reason why I chose Roald Dahl, because he's a really inspirational author to me. I had read a lot of his books, such as Matilda, the BFG, and the Twits. And my favorite movie was Matilda, because it was very funny, and I really love the character Matilda. So why did Roald Dahl gave me so much inspiration? Because first off, he used a lot of great words in his stories, and he made the character seem so real that it seems like I am watching a movie when I am reading the book. So this is my artifact. So I got two of his books, Matilda and the Twits. And I got these yellow pencils because when Roald Dahl wrote stories, he must use these pencils or else he can't write that much. I got a glasses case because Roald Dahl always has a glasses case next to him, and a sharpener because Roald Dahl always brings more than a sharpener to after he writes his stories. So these are some pictures of him. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Joyce from year 7B. So the person that I chose is Beverly Cleary, and this is my Suitcase biography. So Beverly Cleary is a student book writer. This is my Suitcase, and this is one of her famous books, and she won a Newbery Medal on it, and this is a summary of it. So for this bookshelf, it has a special event on her. So she had been a librarian before, so I made this shelf by hand, and then I put it in my suitcase. And these are some notebooks that she writes on, and then she records down her daily life. And this is my board. So this is an introduction of Beverly Cleary, and today I'm going to laugh with her. So like Roald Dahl, she also writes a lot every day. And then this is like also a summary of also a really famous book that she wrote, The Mouse and the Motorcycle, and it's also my favorite book that I have read from her. And these are some pictures and quotes that I found on the internet for her. And thank you for watching. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Trevor Luk. I am from 7B, year 7. Today, I'm here with my special and excellent the Suitcase biography. Today, I'm going to present Walt Disney. Okay, here are some photos of my childhood being in Disneyland Paris, Florida, Orlando, Tokyo, and Hong Kong Disneyland. Here are some artifacts. This is a drawing of Walt Disney's when he was filming, and this is some souvenirs from all around the world in Worldwide Disney, and this is a biography of himself. This is a hat from Florida, Disneyland, and it was released in 2007, May 27. And this here is also 2 souvenirs from Tokyo. I also have some drawings of him filming of these pictures, so he would film his movies with these beautiful drawings. He was born in 1901, December 5th. He loves drawing and has a passionate of filming. He then moved to Kansas City to work in the film industry. So I hope you learned a lot of Disney, and peace out and love Disneyland.